Good morning, you guys. Happy Monday and April 1st. Okay, so our first quarter is over. Like, how crazy is that? That made me do a complete and total gut check because honestly, I had some goals for the first quarter that I totally fell short of. Like, just throwing that out there. It's important to review, to reflect for like 10, 15 minutes every month, every week, and especially every quarter, and then just leave it all behind and plan how we're gonna move forward, right? So personally, I did not push for some big goals, and I had planned to lock in so many things in the first quarter, but I didn't do it. And so I know that this second quarter, if I wanna be where I wanna be in my business and with our team, I've got to show up, and I reflect every week with my Rise Up journal. Part of it is to reflect on the last week, and y'all, I've just been halfway doing my job. If I'm being honest, it's like total confession time, and I don't want to lead that way. I don't want to set that example for my family, for my kids, for people who are joining our team, and so I am challenging myself to level up. And so how am I going to do that? Obviously, you guys, like I've already made a plan for April. Like I know when my challenge groups are going to start. I know what I'm posting, the theme I'm posting each day. I know when our team calls are. I know what the theme of our team calls are. And so that helps me. That clears the brain fog. So if you're just letting this business happen, kind of on accident every week, then I know you're struggling. I can tell you right now, you're struggling to post, you're struggling to hit Success Club, and you're struggling to stick with it, and you will quit. If you're not being proactive and intentional with your business, you will quit. And I don't want anyone to quit because this business is a gift. It has changed my life. It has changed my family's life. It's changed so many team members' lives. And so gals, sisters, friends, let's get intentional with running our business like a business, because that is what it is. So I made my game plan for April. I know what I'm pushing for. I know what my goals are, and I'm challenging myself, and I'm saying it out loud to you to commit to showing up every single day. Second thing, the trip, oh my gosh, the trip was amazing, you guys. Like, it was amazing. Somebody asked me at church yesterday about it, and I was like, I swear they just get better every single year. And I think it's because I grow. God changes me every year. I grow in confidence in this business every single year. I get to know more people. More of you guys go every year. So I'm begging you, put that on your goal board for 2020. If you have not gotten on the wait list for Punta Cana yet, like, go into your back Coach Online office, find the link to sign up, or just Google Success Club Trip 2020. And get on the wait list, you guys. Aim for Success Club 10 every month. You can take your family for free, except for the $300 deposit. But the trips are amazing. Beachbody does not hold back in rewarding us for doing our jobs well. So please make that a priority. It was amazing, and I missed so many of you guys. But it's always an honor to represent you guys at these events, okay? Speaking of events, Summit qualifications. The last day to qualify for the rank that you want to be at Summit is, I think it's the first Thursday in May. So if you're pushing for Diamond, if you're pushing for 1-star, you've got to lock it in by then, which means what? You have about 5 weeks to do that, you guys. You can go Diamond in a week. Like, you can go Diamond in a week. You recruit family, you recruit friends, you lock it in, and then you recruit working coaches to actually hold it, you guys. Like, once you go Diamond, you should never, ever drop. You should never drop. It's just a non-negotiable. You go Diamond, you stay there, and you stabilize it. Every brand new Diamond is an unstable Diamond. I was, Christy was, Jade was, we've all been there, but you lock it in, you take ownership of it, and you hold it, because the thing is, if you go Diamond by the first week of May, you have to hold it for 6 weeks to qualify for recognition at Summit. And they're going to do our tracks, like our training tracks at Summit based on the rank that you are. And so, like, if you are in this business to grow a business, you want to go into that Diamond track, you guys. Like, you definitely do. We are doing something special for Diamonds at Summit too. So I want as many of you to be at the Diamond rank as possible. And we're going to have a Diamond retreat in September. So that should definitely be something you aim to lock in this month. Also, couple of things just to remind you of what I'm doing for my personally sponsored coaches is the first, second, and third Fridays, we're doing Fancy Coffee Fridays. So like if you hit Success Club 5, I'll send you a $5 Starbucks card. If you hit Success Club 10, I'm going to send you a $10 Starbucks gift card. Coffee's on me. It's fun to celebrate. I think it's great. I think Success Club is a non-negotiable. You should be making that just a basic foundation of your business, but I want to celebrate those of you guys who are hitting it, because if I'm being quite honest, not a lot of my coaches are hitting Success Club, and I don't know how to help you guys do it any more than I'm doing already, but I know that I'm praying, and I know that I'm going to reflect, and I know that I'm going to try. I'm going to try my hardest to help you succeed, and I want you to want to succeed at that as well. So Fancy Coffee Friday. If you hit Success Club 5 by the 10th of the month, I'm doing a swag bag gift for you guys. So you're going to get fun little stuff, some Beachbody products, anything that I have that I think you guys could need. So let's lock it in early, you guys. Let's just lock it in early so we're not scrambling at the end of the month, okay? So that's another thing. I also made some notes for you guys as I was sitting in church yesterday, because I always like get all these ideas, and like God speaks to me big time, but I made some notes about this business. And in Sunday school, we were talking about how Jesus was sending out the disciples 2 by 2, right? And how he sent them out together, how he gave them a very clear message. He told them, go, don't take anything with you, trust me. He says, if people reject your message, shake the dust off your feet, keep going, and then come back and rest, right? And so we were talking about the fact that, one, he told them, you will be rejected. Like, you are going to be rejected, and it's okay. That doesn't mean your mission stops. That means you keep carrying the message of salvation to the world, to these cities, to the Jews that I've told you to, right? And it just made me think about us and how often I see coaches shrink back, pull away. They stop coaching because they get no's, they get rejections. And I'm here to tell you, sweet sister, you are going to be rejected. If you are not rejected, then you're not doing the business, right? And it's not you that they are rejecting. It is just health and fitness, the ability to get fit and to have a community and to lose weight and to be healthy. That's what they're rejecting. They're not rejecting you. We have got to separate ourselves emotionally from the response that we get from people, because it is killing businesses all over the place. They're dropping like flies. And so I wanted to just talk to you about this thing called mission drift or mission creep. And it's so easy to happen. We forget what our mission is, which is to help other women lead healthy and fulfilling lives, and to invite God into it, and to be mentors and guides to these women who need help so badly. I've lost focus of my mission. I did, honestly, this first quarter. Like, I have lost focus of my mission. My mission has drifted. I fell into a pattern of posting, of inviting, of hitting Success Club, of running challenge groups, but my heart was not in it. And so I want to encourage you today, challenge you to look back and say, has my mission, has the focus of this business and what I'm supposed to do here drifted? Have I fallen into a pattern of just posting, of doing stories, of encouraging, but I'm not inviting? I'm not inviting people to change their lives. Like, I'm not inviting women to my boot camps. I'm not even running a boot camp. Like, has your mission drifted? And if it has, how do you get back on track? One, you make a killer post this morning. It's Monday Motivation. You encourage people. You send out 10 invites to people who like your post or have been watching your stories. If you're not inviting, you're not working your business, you guys. Like, I have been there, and it sucks and it feels bad and you lose confidence. But the more that you take action, the more confidence you have in this business. And here's the thing, listen closely. You do not know today who is going to join you tomorrow. That is something that is scary about this business, but it's also beautiful. Like, you don't know who today, you don't know that there are women out there who are going to be in your boot camps tomorrow or the next month or the next year. There are women that will join you if you stay focused on the mission, if you're inviting, if you're doing the vitals, if you're planning your business, if you're being proactive. There are people who will join you. You just don't know it yet. You got to do the work first before they join you. And so often we wait to say, oh, she is going to join me, before we do the work, right? And that is not the way that it works. So stay focused on your mission, plan your business, do those daily vital behaviors and you'll hit Success Club. You'll rank advanced. Like, there's no doubt about it, but you have to be consistent. I have to be consistent in doing it too. All right. So we drift away from inviting. We drift away from running a group. We drift away from saying Success Club is important. And it's just a simple shift back in the other direction. Okay. So that's what I'm challenging you to look at. Don't be distracted from your mission. If you're posting, if you're doing stories, girl, you are priming the pump. People are watching you and they are waiting to join you, but they're waiting for you to ask. So if you're posting and not inviting, it's just like you're building up all this pressure and momentum and intensity, but you're not pulling the lever and you're not getting anyone to join you. And I don't want us to be a team that works that way. I want us to work hard and trust God and do the mission that He has called us to do. All right. So it's April. It's a brand new month. It's a brand new month. You can start fresh. You leave everything behind you. Evaluate your mission. Evaluate whether or not you've drifted away from inviting, from hitting Success Club, from running challenge groups, and get back on track. It's a brand new quarter. What are your goals for this quarter? And I'll tell you, I have used this Rise Up planner. You don't have to have this planner, but I have literally for this week plugged in hour by hour what I'm going to do in my business. I've blocked off time for my teaching job. I've blocked off time for my family, for baseball practice, for whatever it is that we have going on, but every other hour is filled in. And that's how I'm going to win this week. That is how I'm going to do things that keep me focused on my mission. And I want to encourage you to do the same. Get out your planner. I know you all have one. Fill in when you're going to do your action hour. When are you going to create things for your challenge group? When are you going to invite? Let's see what else I have on here. When are you going to make your meal plan? Do you have calls that you're not going to miss this week? The National Wake Up Call, the New Coach Kickoff Call, the Rising Stars Call, our Level Up Call, our Team Call. You don't have to be on all of them, but which ones are important to you? Plug them in and don't miss them. When are you going to make your social media plan for the week? So I have all these things plugged in. When I'm going to do my Ultimate Portion Fix training, I have to get certified. Like, I'm not even certified, and that's horrible. So I have to make that happen this week as well. I planned to do a live video about my groceries on Saturday. So I just sat down yesterday and said, what are my goals for this week? How am I going to hit them? What do I need to do to actually make them happen? And I plugged it in. I just plugged it in. And so I'm going to sit down every day. I'm going to look at this. I'm going to review my goals, what my mission is, and what the most important things are for my business to move it forward. And I'm going to check the boxes and I'm going to hit my goals. And I want you guys to do that as well. All right. Good morning, Lauren. I see you on there. But anyways, okay, so that's all I got. That's my new motivation. Talking about mission drift. Has your mission drifted? If it has, drift it back in the right direction, and let's do this, Team Take Heart. Let's do it together. I love you. I'm going to say a prayer, then I'm going to go take a shower, okay? God, I just praise you for calling us to do something so worthy. Thank you for calling us to share our stories publicly in our challenge groups in the conversations that we have, God. And I pray that you would help us to be bold in doing that. Help us to be bold in living out the calling that you have given us. Help us to be bold in inviting and in making Success Club a non-negotiable, God. Help us to be bold in that. There's no shame in the work that we do, God, and just give us confidence in doing the work every single day, God. And I pray too that you would go before us, that you would go before our conversations, before our posts, before our stories, and that you would be moving in the hearts of women all over the world that we get to help every single day, God. And I pray that you would please help us to be intentional, to reflect and to plan. God, your word says so much about planning and how foolish it is not to plan out our days, God. And help us to do that. Help us to be intentional with that. Be intentional with showing love to others, and be intentional with just living out this calling again, God. I pray that you would give us peace and give us words and give us ears to hear. And God, I just pray that you would just please help Team Take Heart to rise up and to shine bright for you in the work that we get to do every single day. Thank you so much for Jesus Christ. Thank you so much for his sacrifice for this season of Easter. God, I pray that we would please just not forget to point others to him in everything that we do. In his name I pray. Amen.